Hello, this is EV3 Trade Signal Ideas in association with Forex Fox. Today is Monday, the 2nd of August. Today's video is on 15-minute TriggerFlow charts, and today we're going to be covering pairs trades, US oil versus gold based in US dollars, dollar Swiss versus Aussie yen, and the third and final one will be copper against US versus silver based in US dollars. The first chart here is of the US oil versus gold, and it's trigger flow versus price. The trigger flow, as I always show it, is in the blue line, and the light golden bar chart graph is of gold based in US dollars. And so a little bit noisy here with all the lines, but if I go through it precisely for you, you get the idea. So this is a 15-minute chart with the trigger flow index plotted against price. So what I've done here is just highlight historical, going back to the beginning of July, to simple trend line analysis. When I see crosses through reasonably major trend lines, I've highlighted sells. If it breaks down through this one here, a buy likewise. So as you can see, there's been three major signals: a sell up here in this pairs trade, i.e. this would be a short US oil, long gold, come back and buy it down here, and then break the trend line here or sell here. What we're seeing here currently is question marks. Do we buy it here? I'd like to see a little bit more validation because that's just barely climbing up above it. If so, it would be a buy there. So as you can see, a fairly nice return, sell up here, buy down here, and then a subsequent sell there with a corresponding question mark as to what goes with it right now. So I've highlighted this to show that potentially we will see, if it does break above it, buy US oil versus gold US. On the second chart here, another 15-minute chart, is a cross with, in the FX pair space, dollar Swiss long situation against Aussie yen. So in this case, not as many signals. It's been very choppy, as you can see. As we saw here, this is a sell signal here, up at this level here, and really choppy play. I'm showing this ratio as it is a risk on, risk off kind of idea. Presently, we are at multiple bottoms here. You could draw the line in numerous places, but right now we are at at the trend line support. So again, question mark if this starts to break lower, which I'll highlight in the chat room if you're interested in joining up. Be a question mark for this right now. So somewhat indecisive. The market has been choppy sideways, but I did want to show this one as indication that there could be a breakout pattern coming soon here. And finally, this is a cross commodity asset play here: copper against US versus silver against US. Trigger flow against price, the blue trigger line, trigger flow line again, and I've highlighted it with an Andrews pitchfork. And as you can see here, relative to the Andrews of the high, low, and high, we are breaking down through it, and we also have bearish divergence. So I wouldn't jump on this short copper versus long silver yet, because I'd like to see on price basis when and if it does break, if it does, and we continue to see this to go lower. So wanted to highlight this as being, could be an early setup for a short, for shorting copper against long silver. Silver's been beat up quite a bit the last month or so relative to the other precious metals. Anyway, that's about it for today. If you like that, please join me in my chat room at Forex Fox, as you can join up for a 7-day free trial at community.forexfox.com. Thanks and take care.